Luxury interior design living room, the 3 steps to the ideal project. The main aim of luxury interior design living room is to create comfortable and exclusive environments, balancing the most practical and functional aspects with the decorative and aesthetic ones. The secret to obtaining excellent results is twofold. On the one hand, it is necessary to fully understand the requests and desires of the clients who will live in the home, and, on the other hand, it is essential to study and understand the particularities of the space to be furnished. The first step, clarifying the objectives of the interior design project. Anyone involved in luxury interior design living room, but this applies to interior architecture in general, must find the perfect balance between the functionality and aesthetics of the space. On this basis, a luxury interior design living room should not only be furnished with designer furniture and sophisticated solutions, but should also be functional and hospitable, both for those living in the home and for any guests. Consequently, one of the primary objectives of the interior design project must be to select furniture and accessories that uniquely enhance the space to be furnished, without sacrificing the functionality of the living room. Another of the most important objectives of the project is to satisfy the client's requests and wishes. In fact, the interior designer must first of all listen to the client, in order to then be able to rework and interpret the client's directives in an original way. The living room is one of the most eclectic rooms in the home. Depending on the tastes of the person living there, it can be a purely convivial space. A room in which to relax while watching films or listening to good music, or a room in which to carve out space for hobbies such as reading, music or writing. The second step, plan the room furnishings carefully. The starting point for being sure that the interior design is capable of creating a luxury interior design living room that will leave people stunned is the study of the space to be furnished. Understanding how the room fits into the home, how it will be used and how it will be reached by natural light provides valuable information on how it should be furnished to best enhance its characteristics. The furnishing choices will be different, for example, in the case of a freestanding living room and in the case of a living room in an open-plan space that is in continuity with the kitchen. While in the latter case it will be necessary to take into account the style and appearance of the kitchen furniture. In the former case it will not be necessary to worry about the furnishing choices made in other rooms of the house. Once the strengths and weaknesses of the room have been analyzed, one can move on to the selection of the best furniture to achieve a luxurious living room. Of course, the choice must always be made with the overall objectives of the project in mind, thinking about which aspects and areas of the room are to be given the highest priority. Based on the requests made by the customers and the stylistic choices that have been made, one can go for contemporary design furniture or one can create a mix of modern furniture and retro design pieces. The study of a luxury interior design living room can also include the integration of some custom-made furniture. Why not? It is at this stage that the optimal arrangement of the furniture and where you want your eyes to focus should also be defined. Through a careful play of light and shadow and a skillful use of colors, a unique and striking result can be achieved. The third step, defining the lighting and those interior details that will give your living room an extra edge. Proper lighting plays a very important role in creating a luxury interior design living room. Yes, but how is it done? Ideally, one should ensure an optimal balance between natural and artificial light. An excellent solution to maximize comfort is to use home automation systems, which adjust the intensity of artificial lights according to the amount of natural light in the room. The strategic use of lamps and spotlights helps to emphasize certain points in the living room and bring them to the foreground. A designer floor lamp, for example, will enhance the area where the sofa is located, while spotlights illuminating from the bottom upwards will be useful to emphasize the presence of paintings and wall decorations. A large designer chandelier, on the other hand, will have the task of highlighting the area where the dining table and chairs are located. Defining what the walls should look like is no less important. The color of the wall paint or the wallpaper decoration are decisive in defining the character of the room and in giving any interior design project for a luxury interior design living room an appearance that is both refined and very elegant.